This is part 2 of how to change pilot generator on a Hayward Millivolt pool heater. After you've taken out the screws here and removed the bolt, you're going to want to take a 12 millimeter wrench and just start unscrewing this. You can use a pair of vice grips if you want. Just be careful, don't round out the nut, because this is soft. It's like a brass. Once you take this off, this comes out. This is your gas feed that goes into the gas valve down here, and you should be able to just kind of shimmy this out. You just got to kind of reach down under here, and you should be able to slide it out. You got to work a little bit. There you go. Just want to disconnect from behind here. There's actually a your igniter cable. You're going to want to undo the nut behind here. Pop this out. Disconnect the orange cable. Pull that back. And here's the old pilot generator. Now I'm going to show you guys something. Look how corroded that is. Now I've cleaned this up a couple of times, and this thing was so rusted and corroded. I actually had to make my own clamps. You see, I put some, you know, heavy gauge wire there. I think that was like, you know, 1 or 2 gauge wire I found somewhere, just to keep this thing running. But you can see the pilot. I mean, it's seen better days. You know, I mean, this thing has been, it was so corroded. When I blew it out with my air compressor, there was a ton of crud and stuff that came out, and it kept the heater running for about a year. But it's kind of reached end of life. I mean, I couldn't even take the pilot generator out. It was so rusted. I actually had to make my own mounting for this. I mean, I'll show you guys what the difference. I mean, take a look at that. That's the new one. It's the old one here. Just look at the difference in the metal. I mean, look how clean, you know, that pilot is. The holes and everything. All the Venturi valves, everything on that is clean. And this piece here, this ferrule had gotten, actually was so corroded that when I tried to break it apart with WD-40 silicone penetrating oil, it actually just broke off, and I kind of, you know, rigged this together just to let the kids swim. So what you can do with this, you know, that's really going to go in the garbage, but you can keep the thermocouple. I mean, sorry, you can keep the pilot generator. That's still good. That may still be good generating voltage. What happens is these pilot flames over time, they just don't generate the right flame, even after you clean it. And you got to be careful. You can't enlarge these things too much, because then you'll affect how much gas is flowing. And these things are really custom set. So I mean, the spark igniter, you can keep that. Pilot generator, if that's working well, put up a blowtorch on it and see what voltage you get, or over a gas flame on your stove. So, you know, the bar, I mean, you can salvage some of this stuff, but after a certain while, it just makes sense to just put something new. I mean, this heater's probably 14 years old, so it's definitely time to replace it. It's gotten all of its life, and this will last a long time. So that orange cable that I took out is going to go in the back of the igniter, the push igniter here. Right, that's all that does. This generates a spark. And then this braided cable here, the red and the white, are going to go where the existing, I didn't disconnect it yet, I left it to show you guys, the red and the white cable here that goes to the gas valve. That's it. This is not complex. And then you're just going to put the screws in. The way this goes is, this is going to actually slide in. It's going to slide in there. This top protrusion here, this actually goes into the top here, so it goes under, and then you just put a Phillips screw, machine screw, right back in. So when you put this in, you're going to have to, you know, fiddle with it a little bit, because the burner's right under there. So you're going to slide this in and then twist it. Make sure you uncord all the wires, etc., everything. Part 3 of the video, I'm going to show you what it looks like installed. Thanks.